despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only joy, and where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life.
That she was so very supportive of Martin, that she would go and help him tune the organs. Not that she was the one doing the tuning, but someone has to be over here pressing the keys, so that it can be tuned. Now, she loved music, and their life together, and your life together, was like a love song that God is playing. And that song continues. I want to tell you a little bit more about her life. Some of you have already heard and already know she was a nurse, an RN, for over 30 years. As it was shared, she did this later on in life. It's not like she started this right out of high school. A woman of dedication and determination. She served as our volunteer receptionist. I see Miss Bonnie is here today, and she'd tell you all about her faithful serving as one of our volunteer receptionists. On more than one occasion, she caught a few of my mess-ups. So thank you, and absentia, Miss D. We appreciate you. One of my last memories of Dee was as she and Martin would sit right here on Saturday nights, was of that love that goes and sustains you in hard times. We hear a lot about love in movies and songs, and it's einy-miny, it's sappy, it's romantic, and that's beautiful. But we forget about the love that holds on when it's hard. The love that visits in a nursing home. The love that visits in a hospital. The love that would compel you to be with your bride when memories started to fade. And in addition to Martin singing along and reminding her which verse we would be on as her memory faded, he would remind her, now, beforehand, we're going to get ready to kneel. We're going to get ready to pray. He would remind her every time. That's a love story, my friends. And since music was so important to her, I want to ask you to open in your hymnals a special hymn.
When memory fades and recognition falters, when eyes we love grow dim and minds confused, speak to our souls of love that never alters. Speak to our hearts by pain and fear abused. O God of life and healing peace, empower us with patient courage by your grace infused. I think it would be possible outside of the situation until love doesn't drive us there, it invites us there. God is love, the scriptures tell us. God is love, and where there is love, God is there. I stand amazed that a husband could play a beautiful tribute for his wife at her funeral. That's the power of love, that a daughter and grandchildren could so easily, well, maybe not easily, but so well read scriptures and have a fitting tribute to your mother. Wow. Love. The love that I saw in Dee was not just in Dee, but in two people, Martin and Dee together. Because from my vantage point, here as the pastor and shepherd of the sea, where you would see one, you would see the other. Where Dee was, Martin was, and where Martin was, Dee was there as well. Their seat
was always right here on Saturday night. Why Saturday night? Well, Martin is a musician, church musician, usually busy somewhere else on Sundays. So this would be where they would come to worship together as husband and wife. Pretty important that worship was a part of their marriage. I was told, as I visited with Dee and Martin over these past few months, and especially over the past month, that theirs was a love story. And God has a way of making new life happen where we see there is no new life to come. This was a second marriage for both of them. And how many years? Over 20 years. 23 years. There's some marriages that don't make it 23 months. And you made it 23 years. What a love story. I was told that they met in a way that is why they liked a certain song. I'm not going to try to sing it like Mr. Kinza from South Pacific, but have you heard the song Some Enchanted Evening? Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger across a crowded room. And that's how they met, across a crowded room. Now, I wanted to start with some music because music was very important to Dee. I did not know this about her until recently that Martin said she also loved horseback riding. She loved horseback riding so much. It taught him how to ride horseback, and she had a quarter horse of her own. And the name that she chose for her quarter horse revealed another passion in her life, and the name of that horse was music. Music was the name of her quarter horse. And we beseech you, a sheep of your own fold, a lamb of your own flock, a sinner, your own redeeming. Receive her into the arms of your mercy, into the blessed rest of everlasting peace, and into the glorious company of all the saints in light.
Amen.